Hello, my loves. This is Malayla with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for Aries and their person. I hope everyone's doing well. These are timeless messages, so whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Aries. Angels, Spirit, Guides, please show us. What is the overall energy between these two? Overall energy, please. The Emperor, Aries. Two of Wands, the Sun, Five of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So yeah, I'm getting you are in your Emperor energy. You know, I'm getting that you've been through a lot of darkness in your life. Depression, sadness, sorrow. You know, you've gone through so much pain that it no longer affects you in the same way. You are being refined. You see turmoil as a teacher. You know, you learned your lessons and you've moved on. You've healed, right? You've chosen the path of healing, creation, creativity, passion, love. You know, I'm getting that you're brave and wise. You know, you've endured so much. You crawled out of the fire, stronger and more resilient than ever. You know, I'm getting that you could be at a crossroads in love, though. Let's see. What is your energy? Your energy, please. Your energy. Four of Coins and the King of Wands. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sag, but you're holding back your energy. You know, you could be holding back resources as well and money, but you're definitely holding back your energy at this time. What is their energy, please? Four of Cups, Ace of Coins, and Judgment. Yeah, this person could be drinking, could be thinking a lot, contemplating, but they know they need to make a judgment call and come through with a solid offer, or else this is a lost opportunity. They are worried that this is a lost opportunity. How do you see them? The Moon. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you see this person as a counterpart. This is Aries, Leo, Sag again, but you see them as being fearful and uncertain. How do they see you? King of Coins and the Six of Cups. Yeah, this could be a past life connection or just a past love reminiscing about you. You know, but they see you as stable, abundant, wise, brave. You know, I'm getting that you have good days and bad days, but you keep going, right? This person sees you're loyal and you're persistent. You know, you're headstrong in a good way, right? You deserve peace, love, grace. You deserve all of the finer things in life. You deserve everything that you want. How do you feel about them? The Knight of Cups. 444 on the timer. How do you feel about them? The Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you feel that this person, you know, they could give their cup of love elsewhere. They could be overindulging in a certain aspect of their life. How do they feel about you? Wow. 4 of Wands. And the 2 of Cups. Yeah, this person definitely sees you as the love of their life. I mean, they could possibly want to get engaged or married. You know, this is twin flame vibes, 1111. Definitely a soulmate connection here. Deep soul connection. What are your actions in the 3D? 8 of Coins. And the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're running towards your abundance. You're working hard. You're doing what you need to do in order to build your finances, build your wealth and your health. You're moving fast towards stability and abundance. What are their actions in the 3D? What are they doing in the 3D? Page of Coins. And the 7 of Coins. Yeah, this person is getting their ducks in a row. They're, putting in, one step in front of the other. They're, even if they are doing things little by little, they're seeing that it's adding up. Right? It's adding up to more, than they had prior. I just see them planting seeds and, having faith at this time. What are your messages towards them, please? 8 of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. I'm just hearing you are the seed of strength and courage. And you're never going to try and force something that doesn't fit or align with you. Because you don't want to live in bondage. Right? You only want to live in truth and clarity. And you want, a partner that can be honest and truthful and have clear intentions. Right? The love of your life is being curated. If it's not this person, a new person, a different person, this person was not ready. I'm just getting that you've grown so much and you're here to show others that if you can do it, they can too. You are a catalyst for growth and you're going through a great remembering of who you are and how powerful you really are. You should be proud of yourself because you continue to rise through the ashes. Whether you needed to hear this or this is something that your person needs to hear, but you're walking towards your 9 of Cups, your 10 of Cups. You're walking with honesty and clarity, authenticity. What are their messages towards you, please? Queen of Coins. And the 6 of Coins. Yeah, they want equal give and take, but they need to be more stable and grounded first. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but, I just see this person as, trying to get their life in order, trying to get their ducks in a row in order to have an equal partnership, an equal give and take. What is the outcome, please? Queen of Swords And the Queen of Cups. Wow. Wow. Yeah. So we have air signs and water signs out. But, you know, you're a powerful force to be reckoned with. You know, this person that comes into your life, they will not be chaotic. They will not be dramatic, right? This will be a healed person, you know, and they'll be prepared for a love that is so profound and deep, like your love is. This person will be in your life at the perfect time. You know, you'll build an untouchable empire together. This person will want to be doing everything to build with you and together for both of your higher goods, you know, for both of your higher purposes and your higher good and your higher self. That's how you'll know that's your person. What is the advice, please? King of Swords. Yes. Advice, please. And the Nine of Swords. Yeah. So this is just saying, you know, clear intentions, you know, clear communication, honest communication, even if it's with yourself, right? Making sure that you are in alignment with your wants and needs. You know, you could be going through a huge epiphany at this time, but, you know, just staying true to yourself so that way you're not having a hard time sleeping or having anxiety or thoughts, right? Coming out of your head. Making sure that you're not stuck in your head and you're just communicating properly and to the, you know, honestly and openly. I'm going to get messages of love for this connection. Boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. Interference, an external party is intruding on this relationship. Going to get a numerology card for amazing Aries. What message wants to come through for Aries? 0303, taking chances. Success, knowledge, friendship, impatience, freedom, optimism. When chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. Whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust in chance and take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. If you agree with this message, type 0303 in the comments, and thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.